Yeah, these just grew like crazy in a week. Look, that did not exist last week.
Yeah, we're getting more fish. So we got quite the setup today. We got my viewing table. We've got a viewing container so we can go ahead and count the koi, check them, make sure they're healthy. And I've got this fancy patent pending net that doesn't look like it's very centered there, but I don't have a big net, and my net is too fine to really scoop fish fast, so hopefully this works. I don't think it's going to now that I think about it, but yeah, we'll give it a try. Probably won't be very elegant, but the fish were definitely ready to move, and I got this temporary pond until we've got the final destination for them, but I think they'll be in here about a week or two. It's been in here overnight. The water is better than it was for well water. It was freezing, but the koi I think are ready to go. I don't have a pond pump in here, which was a big mistake. We've lost about 5 or 6, probably 7 actually, and it's just I don't want to lose any more. So I'm going to go ahead and get these put in the final temporary pond container, and we'll see what we got. Yeah, this is impossible.
Not a great net idea. Sorry, buddy. Got some cool fish though. They got a lot bigger. That's a big blue one. The colors are really bright. That's a neat one back here. Looks like he's a longfin. That's a big, I don't remember what the names are. I like this guy. Really neat blues. I like those. And I really like these butterflies with the orange. The orange and blues are cool. That's a neat one. It's almost all blue. Yeah, that's a really big one. I don't know how, a couple of them are really big. That one there, that one's pretty big. They all look pretty healthy. I don't know how to count these really, but maybe in sectors, or they're not really in the full thing. So I got, gosh, no way am I counting that. This one's neat. It's got yellow on his head and blue body. Be interesting to see what he turns into. These black and yellows are really cool. He looks a little butterfly, but maybe chewed up. I don't know. Yeah, let's see what else we got. Boy, they're jumpers. Sorry, buddy. I'm getting the hang of it. So when they're culling these, they're watching for deformities, bad gills, bad eyes, missing eyes. I don't see any of that, but that's a neat one. I remember him. It's like a butterfly, but orange and blue. Really like that. That's cool. More yellows, more big ones. Wonder if it's going to be Galapagos here in a few weeks. Big yellow one. Another big yellow one, a little nicer looking.
almost a translucent orange one with blue on its head. Real symmetrical marking on its head, like a point and then a small V there. It's pretty neat. Real dark blue. All these guys are hungry, I think. Dark blue, almost straight up carp there. Cool fish. Another cool blue one, almost calico, but he's got whiskers. Some nice orange and yellows. He looks almost like a catfish. He's got a long, actually doesn't have a fin. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Or maybe it's so translucent you can't tell. I think that's what it is. This water is a little bit colder than what they've been in. I remember him. I don't know what that is. That is not a koi though. It's almost like a catfish, or it's like got a, I don't know what it is. That's a neat one, orange and blue with white. This yellow will be interesting. I like this small blue one with yellow gills. Yeah, these just grew like crazy in a week. Look, that did not exist last week. And a big yellow one, another big yellow and black one. And this real nice couple of yellows. Be interesting to see how bright he stays. Same with that orange one. This blue one with the orange face. Really like that. More of these blues with the light blue faces and backs. This guy with the light blue side here. Not as many butterfly in here. This white one might be a butterfly. It'd be neat if he was a platinum. Saw a few Ginrens. Yeah, over here. These two with the iridescent scales. There's two that looked almost exactly like yellow. And there's three. This guy here, not as colorful, but really neat. Real bright orange with white face, blue eyes, so that blue might come through. I just really like these yellow ones though. And that one behind him, that smaller one, he's got orange highlights almost with a blue body. That white and yellow one might be cool. They're so clear and like opaque right now that it's kind of hard to get too excited about most of them, but I don't see any with missing eyes or anything. And these three really big ones are just massive, so we'll see what they turn out to be. So I'll get these in the pool. They're all doing pretty well. They're kind of spread out. Definitely hope they like the space. Thought we were done. That's a lot of fish. Like that was, it doesn't do it justice when they're that small, but there's still a lot of fish left in here. I took about 45 gallons out. And I thought we were done, but I don't think we are. Starting to rethink how many I was planning to buy. Last batch here. Got some really neat ones too. There's one that's calico. Where did he go? Maybe this guy? Real cool blues. Big yellow one. Nice little butterfly there, calico. I don't know what you call that. So there are butterflies in these lots. That's a butterfly. That yellow might be a longfin too. It's got a cool side pattern though. Really cool scalation on that guy. I like this yellow and black. I've got one of these, but the yellow really died down, so I'm not sure what the timeline of that is as far as their colors changing. I like this guy. He's blue and orange. There's another white longtail, it looks like. Kind of skittish. And then that big, I can't remember what the red spot on the head is, but I think people like those. But it does have a red spot on its side, so it's not like perfectly symmetrical. So, but I like it. I'd buy it. That's a big yellow Yamabuki, maybe? I can't remember. A lot of yellows actually. These two guys, the other ones that look like that had Genrin on them, so that one on its head looks like it might have it. Pretty sweet. I'll pick my favorite out of here. I think it is. I do kind of, these two blues look a lot alike, but I think I do like those. It'll be interesting to see what they turn into over the course of even a week. These grew so fast, and it looks like we've got so many in here already. So many more than what we got in a box, that's for sure. So they grow fast. They all seem to be schooling up well. Got one of the aerators in there, but they're kind of all over the place, so I don't know if they're cold or what. But I think we'll get some more plants in here, just give them something to chew on, and we'll see how they do in an hour or so. So all the fry had pretty much been in here for a day, and the water was a little cold when I put them in, but it's warmed up since, and it's about 6 o'clock on Monday night, and everything is pretty quiet here, but they're really skittish, so they race down to that other end. So the reason I put them in this pond instead of my in-ground koi pond, where I've got one koi left over from last winter and some large comets, is because I read that, or I heard watching some YouTubes that they'll eat the fry no matter how big or small they are. The fry are about 3 inches, and I got a butterfly that's probably pushing 10 inches maybe. So I think just to kind of be safe, I'm going to put them in here and then get them into a pool that I'm going to have them overwinter in, and obviously we're getting more, so my wife doesn't watch the videos, so I don't think she will know yet, so until they come, and then it's too late. But yeah, we're getting more fish, and these are not these are either really loving it or they are just, I don't know. See, they're really moving around, but they don't like me, but they grew really big. So I've got some water lettuce and water hyacinth here. And there's a couple fish that don't look right. This guy is always swimming on the very side. He's always swimming on the very side right there. But who knows? I need to get him a little more cover here. But really cool fish in there though. So they get in a ball pretty quick. The bait ball. But yeah, so I got them. I had to use this pool because I needed to get them out of the salt bath they've been in for 9 days. Didn't have a filter on that, and it was getting really bad. I lost a few fish, probably 4 or 5, and I bought a filter. I'm gonna set it up. I bought a pool. It's coming Thursday, I think, and we're gonna overwinter them in the basement. I think my wife will be fine with it, I'm sure. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get like 3 more packs of these, so we'll have upwards of 1,000 koi or fry, and we'll just see how they do over the winter. If I have to get a second pool because they get too big, then that's what we'll do. But it'll be fun to watch. It'll be a good winter thing to do, just because it's so boring in the winter time. You can't grow anything. We can have the water plants survive. We can bring in the lotus, and it's like $80 every time I have to buy a lotus. So we don't have to do that anymore, hopefully. But we'll get these transferred into the main pool once I get that filled with water and kind of ready, get the pump going. But they'll probably be in this this blow up pool for another week, and I'll probably set the pump up and everything just to keep this clean. So some of the people that are using pools and stuff for their fry, like Twisted Koi in the UK, he's awesome. You should see that. But he's got the same pool set up, but he put water in it, let it go green in a week, let the algae come out, and that's what the fry are gonna eat. So I'm feeding them food, but I wish I had some algae now. So I'll probably pull some water for the main pond, which I've been trying to treat for algae for the last month and a half. So that was all for naught probably. But we'll pull in more water hyacinths into this pond, and water lettuce and stuff, and just get these guys happy with where they're at. They are not loving the attention. They're not really eating like they were. So just see if we can get them to eat over the next few days. But I'll show you what happens when I feed them. They just aren't interested at all, and they just go crazy. So hopefully they'll eat that while I'm not here, and they'll just chill out a little bit over the next few days. Anyway, that's kind of a neat fry update. We got to see them all when I transferred them to this pond. They look really bright, a lot of cool colors, a lot of blues, yellows, and oranges. Don't know really what kind they are yet, but once we do, we'll slap a name on those and make them be legit koi. But these are all from Japanese bloodline. There's a lot of potential on what they could be. But like I said, I think if we get 3 more packs, we'll have a lot of variety, and watch that over the next 6 months. And by next spring, that'll be really interesting to see how big they are, because they could be, I think they could be 4, 5, 6 inches maybe by spring. So yeah, it's a fun thing to watch. We're looking forward to doing this over the winter, and if you want to see more of these videos, let us know, and we'll probably be doing a lot more koi updates, because we are gonna be more koi heavy. But we'll also have garden updates soon, and actually coming this week. So make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.